In 1966, residents of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, reported seeing a towering winged creature with glowing red eyes. Dubbed the Mothman, this eerie entity was spotted near an abandoned TNT plant, terrifying witnesses. Some described it as humanoid, others as an enormous bird. But what made it truly unsettling? The sightings coincided with strange phone calls, UFO activity, and a growing sense of dread. Was the Mothman a warning or something far more sinister? The Mothman sightings peaked in 1967, just before the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge. The disaster claimed 46 lives, and many believed the creature's presence was a dire warning. Some witnesses even reported seeing the Mothman perched on the bridge days before the collapse. Was it trying to warn people, or was it an omen of death? The eerie connection between the Mothman and disasters has fueled speculation for decades. The Mothman legend didn't end in Point Pleasant. Similar winged entities have been reported worldwide, often preceding disasters. In 1985, some claimed to see a Mothman-like figure before the Chernobyl explosion. Others reported sightings before the 2007 I-35 bridge collapse in Minnesota. Is this creature a supernatural warning system, or is it just coincidence? The pattern is chilling, and believers argue that ignoring the Mothman's presence could mean ignoring impending catastrophe. Skeptics argue the Mothman is nothing more than misidentified birds or mass hysteria. Some suggest it was a large owl, distorted by fear and darkness. Others believe the legend grew from psychological suggestion. Once people heard about the Mothman, they started seeing it everywhere. But can mass hysteria explain the eerie timing of its appearances? Whether real or imagined, the Mothman continues to haunt the edges of our collective fears. The Mothman remains one of the most chilling cryptid legends. Is it a supernatural entity, a misunderstood creature, or a figment of human imagination? Regardless of the truth, its legend endures, whispered in hushed tones whenever disaster looms. If you ever see glowing red eyes in the darkness, will you dismiss it as a trick of the light? Or will you heed the warning? Some mysteries refuse to be ignored.